Hey guys, this is Tommy with Proshop Paintball, and today we have a tech session video over the BT4 Combat. Alright, so once you got this guy, a couple things you want to remember throughout the week when you're done playing. You're going to go ahead and disengage the CO2. It's not good to leave your gun aired up all week long, because those O-rings are pressurized all week. It's not good for that. Just go ahead and unscrew that, store it in a nice cool place. Other than that, you want to make sure that the gun is not in the cocked position, because it'll pre-wear down the spring in the back right here. So just go ahead and decock it. Now, a couple of people have been asking, sometimes you see it, sometimes you don't, but there's a little O-ring that sometimes bounces around on the inside here. That is just a bumper. It doesn't seal anything up, it doesn't do anything other than keep the back bolt from slamming into the back of the gun. So that doesn't do anything, doesn't seal anything up. Alright, so now that's out of the way. When you go to chronograph your gun, this particular one is done right here on the side. And the easiest way for me to remember, it's like a faucet. You screw it in, you screw the velocity in, that blocks off the air tube, cutting off air supply into the gun. Pulling it out speeds it up. And that's done with the Allen key right here. Alright, let's go ahead and chronograph the gun. But remember first, go ahead and put that mask on. Don't want to get shot in the eye. Okay, so we'll check where we're at. 258. So this guy, you can go ahead and give him probably about a turn. It's not very sensitive, so sometimes you have to make a couple adjustments. So that moved about 279. Shoot it again. 278. All the other screws on the actual gun are going to be the 1/8 Allen key, if you need to take it down any farther, but we usually recommend if you need to, bring it into the paintball store so they can take care of that for you. But a couple easy things that y'all can do is, if you need to clean any paint out, I usually just push this little button right here, slide the whole feed neck back. It actually slides all the way on this Picatinny rail, cock the gun, and then you can take your swab, or if you have pull through, you can feed it through that way a whole lot easier, and then pull all the paint out. Or barrel swab, you just push it all the way through, clean it out. Or you can actually, if you're not in battle, take your barrel off and clean it that way, a little bit easier. You can also take it completely off by sliding it all the way forward, and it comes off as well. And you want to make sure, this is also very important, when you go to put it on, that it lines up exactly with the hole. If it lines up to the side like this, it's just going to feed into a wall and not be able to feed it all. So make sure it lines up perfectly like that. Alright, so now that you've been playing for a while and you want to make sure the gun stays nice and working 100%, you want to take your gun oil. You want to use normal synthetic gun oil. Don't use any WD-40, anything like that will corrode the O-ring. So go ahead. What I usually do, general rule of thumb, about a case of paint, take the bottle of oil, cock this back so you can see the white O-ring right there, put one drop on it, and then the little hole, I don't know if you can see it from this angle, the little hole where the CO2, when it screws on, where the CO2 travels into the gun, take it, put 2 drops in there, screw your tank on, and then go ahead and shoot it about 20 times. Make sure you're in an area where people either have masks on or there's nobody in sight, so you're not shooting at anybody, and that'll actually push the oil into the gun, so it'll get inside the valve and you don't actually have to take the gun apart. Again, if you need to get any farther down into the gun, I would recommend taking it into a paintball store where they can actually do all that for you, and you don't have to worry about messing anything up or putting something in backwards. And then lastly, you can also, by screwing this bottom piece of the grip right here, you can actually move this front foregrip back and forth. So you can put it exactly where you want it to what's comfortable for you. Alright guys, well, if you have any questions on this particular gun, go ahead and leave a comment. Also subscribe and make sure that you're keeping up to date with all the paintball videos that we come out with. And if you have any questions, like I said, leave a comment. Alright, thanks.